right, we're live. I'm doing some experimenting for YouTube, so bear with me here. I'm going to try to get second stream key for YouTube, and every time I try, it gives me some BS here, where I'm trying to get the vertical key as well. I'm not really sure why it does what it does, but all right, we're live horizontally there, and I'll try to send it vertically as well. I guess same stream key for both. I thought I needed separate ones, but it never really gives me the option the way it's supposed to. So yeah, we'll mess with it and see how it goes. Saw me on PSN. We're so back. Hey, what's up, Matt? And Mike, how are you guys doing? All right. Man, it's weird what's going on here. What's the thumbnail? Says YOLO. YOLO, you love the thumbnail. You live for the thumbnail, man. Um, yeah, Matt, what you been up to, bud? You bought Madden. I thought you were going to enter my giveaway and try to win Madden, but buying it is a good idea too. We should run some squads one of these days. 79. Dude, I'm only at 80, so you're catching up to me pretty fast. Although I haven't played a whole lot. I've been bouncing between Madden and MLB. Let me see if I have any dailies to get them up here. And I'm going to get Matt up on the wall. Wouldn't you know it, man? Set down and now Mother Nature's calling. YOLO, you love it. You love the thumbnail. Tell your friends. Come in for the thumbnail. We are multi-streaming. We're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. So let's see. Should have you granted 12 hours already? Angel center fielder making a serious case to be the starter next year. Yeah, he looks good defensively. It was the guy with the Italian sounding last name that I'm thinking of. Guys, hey, do it, but I'm gonna be back in like 1 minute. Yeah, my stomach disagreeing with me. It's like, should I start stream? Should I wait? It's like, yeah, I'm good. And then as soon as I hit go live, it's messing up. So hey, please no, yeah, please no riot while I'm gone. But let me just get over here out of Ultimate Team for a second. Maybe it'll show you guys something. Maybe we'll get a game simulation for a minute. I won't be long though. All right, here we go. Let's just enjoy the cutscene. I'll be right back. Sorry, everybody. I hate that feeling when you're streaming, man. It's like, yeah, let me just wait. Yeah, win another copy and then give it to your buddy or whoever you like. If you win, It's yours. I got a copy for PlayStation and a copy for Xbox. First name drawn gets to pick whatever they want. Matt or anybody else in there. It's Coco. Great to see you, bud. Second winner will get the leftover code. The beach was good. It was overran by sea lions. If you look over my right shoulder, there's a ton of sea lions there. Those are the trolls' moms, in case you didn't know what I was referencing. Hippie, great to see you in chat. How are you, Hippie? Thanks for being there. We are going to send the stream live vertically to YouTube and TikTok in just a second. Let me see. What are we even doing here? I haven't played anything for a few days, so definitely rusty. Did mess around a little bit with MLB yesterday, but just offline. Oh, we're in the playoffs, so here we go. Wish me luck. Probably should play a warm-up game, but how am I going to do that? See, Mike says, sadly, was only able to find stuff maternal grandfather's side. Sure, you'll be able to find more. Oh, dude, the Mormon Church has a lot on their website. I forgot what it's called. I'll have to look in my email if you're not already on their website. But yeah, their website has like all kinds of tracking on it. It was able to go back to like the 1500s for my family on one side of the family. The Italian side not so far because yeah, I mean those great grandparents came over in the early 1900s. But yeah, Coco, how are you doing, buddy? You were going back to BC for Mike. The Native American side, Mike, it took me back to some chief. I guess the chief was the father of the whole tribe, apparently, at least the way they made it sound. The chief was getting down there. Grinding some MLB for Coco. I'd love to hear that, Coco. Solo feels here. You guys should definitely follow Coco on YouTube. Well, I mean, please follow him everywhere, but he's been streaming on YouTube of late. Right, I should have probably started TikTok already. But when we start TikTok, I'll add the timer. And hopefully the YouTube vertical stream, for those of you who like to watch vertically on YouTube. Since we're trying to get everything sorted out there. And I need to change up my overlay for YouTube for the vertical guys and gals. Alright, let me hit start all. Oops, stop all. Got to start TikTok first and then switch it over. Let me pause here because I'm taking forever to do this. So we got real college football today, right? I believe. All right, let's see here. Like I forgot how to do everything. I've taken like 2 days off. But yeah, we went to the coast and enjoyed our time over there for a little bit. For anybody that's been wondering where the stream's been. Yesterday I intended to be on, but I was just so tired that I didn't get live when I wanted to. The Battle of Hastings. I can't say that I know much about it. Back in 1066. So we got college football today. Game's probably starting, what, in a couple hours? I'd assume. Yeah, it looks like we're live. Let me start the timer, and hopefully we get the feed of folks coming in. So 12 Eastern. Man, I couldn't tell you about any of my my family that may have been in any of those skirmishes, Mike. We'll get to Lynch, but we'll get the first down. I think we're live on TikTok. I'm not seeing people filter in though yet on the join, so just trying to be sure that's correct. Oh, I see what you mean. Switched up the primary language, right? Ethan, welcome in. How is your day going, Ethan? Solo Phil, he's in TikTok. All right, we see Solo Phil's there. Let me try to change things here a bit. Thought I had most of my stuff set, but not quite. Matthew Dezarn, welcome in. Thanks for being there. Please be sure to follow, share, like if you're on TikTok. If you're not tapping, you're napping on TikTok. We need Everybody spamming the like button. Hee Hee House is there. What's up, Hee Hee? Oh, good throw to Olsen. I saw that route looked a little bit open, but I didn't think it was like that open. All right, so Hippie, what you been up to? Hippie's in red chat this morning. Good to see you, Hippie. Try to get the hit stick. I need something to slow down this drive. Zion, welcome in. For whatever reason, Mike, I thought your family, and maybe it's one side, was French ancestry and like came over not that long ago. But that might be the case for like half of it too. Let's see, Tyler, Garrett, how are you guys? Welcome into stream. How's your Saturday morning so far? Austin's in the chat. How's it going, Austin? We'll rally to the ball and get down Victor Cruz. Matthew, thanks for already being a follower. You got the lights flashing as the first chatter right now. Is 1066 even a real year, says Solo Phil? I don't know, man. This guy could be messing with us. I wasn't alive then, Solo Phil, so I don't know. Man, we'll get a pass break up there, so here we go. Oh, from the Irish side. That's the case for your grandfather's side. Okay. If I didn't see it, was it even really real? Who was saying that? Tyler Hero. He doesn't trust history prior to 1940 or something like that. All right, Solo Phil's there to keep you guys entertained in TikTok chat. Tap, tap, tap. Hang out with the Solo Man. No way he caught that. I thought we swatted it down. Crabtree will grab it. Danny, Santi, how are you guys? Thanks for being in chat. Hope you're all doing well this Saturday morning. Today's going to be Madden. Tomorrow I think we'll jump back on MLB and chase the weekend classic stuff. I thought let the sweaties go out of the way for the day. Prince, how's it going? I mean, who knows? I'm sure things were very exaggerated, but who knows his Solo Phil. He believes the moon landing is fake. That's all you need to know about his intelligence. Mike's afraid. For Tyler Hero. Kaden, Little Escobar, how are you guys? Daniel Freak just shared the stream. Hope you guys will share the stream if you're in TikTok. See the Hawk. Gotta keep the Seahawk fans going strong. Solo Phil doesn't believe the sun is real. I know he's trolling. He is. Alright, so down a touchdown. I'm in my playoffs. We need to win. If we don't win, the playoffs end. Imagine. I still can't believe that guy got that touchdown animation, though. Like, I thought we swatted that. Let me be sure I'm muted. Apparently I was muted. Now I'm unmuted. Alright, now we're muted. Who's napping? Everybody's napping. Actually, I can't see the... I set up the chat slightly differently, Solo, and I cannot see the likes now when the likes come in, so... I'm just going to trust you guys on the likes, but we'll still chase our like goals. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly, Mike. That would have been some good propaganda for him. Got Chad, Carter, and MPG in the chat. I think I know that MPG guy. He may ask if I remember him, though. Very popular question around these parts. So, anybody in chat been to the Monterey Bay Aquarium? That's where I was at last few days. And we miss wide open receiver. Yeah, let's just sit on that info, right? Let's see, Elmo guy, Brett Shuffler, how are you guys doing today? Alex, welcome in. He's wide open, though. It's like, come on, let's get the ball. Hey, what's up, Screw Tower, buddy? No, I didn't do the shark swim. Although I have a video of it. Should probably upload it for you guys. I saw the scuba diver go into the kelp forest that they have there, and he fed the sharks, but they're little sharks that they have, tiger sharks or whatever. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't freaking out thinking he was gonna get, eaten alive or anything. Let's see, Tarzan, how are you? Transino, welcome in. Isaac, how are you? All of you guys that are on TikTok, yeah, please tap the screen, share the stream, and hopefully we'll have a big stream. Everyone that follows extends the timer, right? The timer's up over my shoulder. So yeah, please follow up. Boski Bo's there. What's up, Bo? Cam's there. What's up, buddy? Good to see you guys. We're back at it after a short break. If you didn't see my stories on Instagram, take a look if you get a chance. Just hanging out with some of the trolls' moms out there on the beach. There's a bunch of sea lions that were hanging out there in Monterey. I'll open all the MLB packs at 100,000. I don't really have much for Madden right now. I don't remember you. What's up, MPG? Dude, Hero and Kyrie are both... Yeah, they're not my type of guys. 4th and inches. Come on, give it to me. Let's line up and see what it looks like in goal line here. I think we got the down and distance. Yeah, thanks, Cam. Cam, Boskibo, let's see. CV Racing, what you guys up to for the weekend? Do you have any fun weekend plans? Jaylen Brown's another one, Mike. I remember Jaylen Brown was pretty big Kyrie defender when all that nonsense was going on. Wow, that play was beauty. Faked it one way, handed off to Marshawn, and we get the equalizing touchdown drive. Ready to watch this college football game for Boskibo. Boskibo, you got snacks and the whole thing laid out. Ramos, Lawrence, Daniel, welcome in, guys. Please be sure to follow up if you haven't. Ezra, Mo, probably Mo. D Murphy, Weekend, L Murphy. Yeah, I see you guys coming in. Yeah, let's get the follows going. I know you guys are used to me streaming MLB, but we got to get ready for some football too. Hopefully starting a franchise with the boys, trying to bait out other friend who's buying in. That sounds like a great idea, Cam. I wonder if Tyler Hero even believes stuff he says, or he just says stuff that he thinks sounds intelligent, or will be controversial for him. Sure, Scrooge. Yeah, we'll get all over that right now. Levi Champ, thanks for following. You are a champ of a follower. Who's your favorite NFL team, Levi? Lights are flashing for Levi. What happens is the planet we live on is actually Mars, not Earth. Like, yeah, who even named the planets, right? Hey, what's up, Black Dragon? How are you? Let's see, Levi's a Ravens fan. Fear Stewart, thanks for the heart me. We love the heart me's on TikTok. It puts you on the TikTok team and helps in a lot of ways. So yeah, please have a heart. Send a heart me if you can. Went for Marshawn. He's getting free. Don't like that. The only good thing is we had the ball come out second half. It's my first playoff run here this season. I haven't played a whole heck of a lot since the game came out, but that'll change. But yeah, that went right through there. I'm doing okay, just getting going. Had a little 2-day, 1-night stay over on the coast, and kind of takes a day or so to recover from everything. Did a lot of walking around, enjoying the coastline, taking the kids to the aquarium and the beach and stuff, and here we are. Wanted to stream yesterday, but Sandman got me. Let's see, crazy to think 20 billion light years away, there's a star just out there spinning. Yeah, it's crazy to think that we can be looking at stars that have already lapsed, but we're still seeing the light from them because, the light takes so long to travel to us because they're so far away. The old English word for the ground. I thought I was really cooking with that play, but Hafunga gets it, and I need to try to stay connected to this game because we're not that out of a game situation. But now if he goes and scores, make it 2 possession game, it'll be, of course, getting worse for us. But yeah, everybody scrolling in, take a moment. Please follow if you're on the For Your page. Come on in. We're doing some Madden today. We'll be on some MLB tomorrow, most likely. If you're hanging out with us, love to talk sports, no matter what sport it is. He'll throw it away. Looks like intentional grounding. Away from Stanford, California, or went to Stanford. I actually don't know where Elway was born, though, to be honest. So, Fierster, what you been up to, buddy? Thanks for the heart me. I haven't seen for your chat in the chat, though. Similar word. Well, if we're going to ask about words in German, Dragon Block will know. That's where he's from. He's from Germany. Bundesliga starts today. College football starts today. It's going to be a fun day, says Don't Cut the Block Dragon. Who's playing today in the Bundesliga? Sets up a little 2 offensive lineman screen. It worked well for him. Let's see, Marcus, and I love my girlfriend. Thanks for following. Lights are flashing for both of you guys. Marcus, I love my girlfriend. Who do you guys root for as NFL fans? Michael Yoder, what's up, buddy? How's your day going? Fall time, sports are returning, what a life. Question of the day today, if you're ready for the question of the day, is what do you like better, basketball or football? I thought I intercepted it, but yeah, this guy's got 2 touchdowns now. One I thought I had the pass breakup on 4th down. That one I thought I was at least in position to knock down the pass. Probably not where I think I am in time and space, but I'm trying. We'll need to score and get a stop coming out next half. Texans and the Giants for Marcus. Who's your favorite Texan and Giant, respectively, Marcus? I do have a Madden giveaway. It's available over on the purple chat. If you'd like to enter, just come over there, type !ticket. Got today and tomorrow to get into the giveaway. Love them both. Got to go basketball for Solo Phil. You like football, but you enjoy basketball more games. Only college, not NBA for Cam. Let's see. Second day of school yesterday for Michael Yoder. Michael, how did school go? That's nice hit stick. I think it's August GT. GT, thanks for following. Tell us about yourself. Who do you think is going to win MVP this year in NFL? Mike says basketball, I can't speak, arguably his 5th sport. I was trying to step up to the line and throw it. I went too far. Let's see, Ermani Hampton says Cam. High school football started yesterday. You were tempted to go for Solo Phil. School went great for Michael Yoder. Okay, decent return. We got to get things going here in quick in this game. But yeah, if you guys are on TikTok, you're in charge of the timer. You're in charge of the likes. If we get 100,000 likes, we'll do a massive pack opening. How about that? So, if you're not tapping, you're napping. Hey, what's happening, Long? That's a pretty funny profile picture. I'm afraid to ask what it is. I don't know if it's real or if it's like a statue that looks like a phallus, but yeah, hilarious account. How's your Saturday morning going? Sweeper keeper, so German, says Mike. Mike's watching some Bundesliga. You live near school for Michael Yoder. That's nice. At least I think it's nice. You're able just to walk over to school then, right? Marcus Torres' all-time favorite, J.J. Watt, Hopkins. Giant fan, rooting for Jackson Dart and Scatabo as well. How do we think Scatabo is going to do? I know some of you guys are big believers in Scatabo, and some think he's, you know, just like a college sensation meme player. I do Big E. Specifically got there because I thought probably be in a nicer area in my town that was developing. Let's see. Real Fire, I know you are, but what am I? Sure you're enjoying your 300 followers there, Real Fire. All right, taking the trash out. Real Fire, be sure to say hi to your mom. I saw her beach the other day, out on the beach. I'm implying that his mom looked like a sea lion. Let's see. You can't wait to wake up every day to watch Daniel Jones throw football. You may choose to sleep in solo, but maybe Daniel Jones will have a nice resurgence here. Michael, thanks for hanging out with us. All right, we get Coleman in the end zone. Now we need a defensive stop. Defense has not done much of anything for me. No, I didn't know that at all. Yes, touchdown. Hey, what's up, Pearson? How's your Saturday morning, Pearson? That kick might miss. Wow, I didn't like that. The thing just kept flying up there. Gabe, thanks for following. Lights are going for you, Gabe. Appreciate you. We want everybody to be like Gabe. Please follow, share, and like. Timer goes up when you guys follow in. We need the tap team to assemble. There's another one. It's going to be the Tut 2. How's it going, Tut? Thanks for following. Let's see. Those of you that just followed in, who do you guys root for in the NFL? Beautiful time of the year in the NFL, right? Everybody's still got a shot. Nobody's under 500. We're all thinking playoffs. We're all thinking our team might just be the team this year. How far could they go? Let's see. Big E's breaking down. Who are you talking about, Big E? Talking about Jackson Dart? Ted, I like your Dolphin, so he must be a Dolphin fan. I saw a meme post of the helmet that Tua is gonna wear. It's one of those safety helmets, but it was like super padded up. Must have been AI generated, but that was, you know, fresh in my memory from yesterday. Let's see here. Zone flats. Let's drop it to 20 and see if we can be somewhere he's not expecting us to be. Can't wait to go 8-9 again. Tua's getting knocked out week 1, says Solo Phil. Oh, for Dan. Danny Dimes. Nah, I got you. Yeah, I'm sorry, bud. That is who we were talking about. Oh, nice cutback from my opponent. Former Oregon quarterback. I know you like that, Mike. Very true. Who's Miami Dolphins' backup quarterback this year? I forgot who it is. I'm not being sarcastic. I keep forgetting. I imagine he's going to get some playtime. Yeah, the Tyler Schlo thing's weird. Oh, it's Ewers. Okay. Man, too nice. Thanks for following, Man. Who's your favorite NFL team? Oh, do they have Zach Wilson too? Yeah, Zach Wilson might get some playing time. I'm guessing all three of them will stay on the roster, considering Tua's history of injuries. We'll get Lynch behind the line, and opponent's looking to grind out this game. QB Room of Hell, says Mike plays games over in Purple Chat. Guys, I have a Madden giveaway. If you're following with the stream for the first time today, it's over on the Purple stream, if that makes sense to you. I have a code for PlayStation and for Xbox. We'll draw a winner tomorrow at the conclusion of tomorrow's stream. So be sure to follow up and enter the giveaway. You can type !ticket if you're in chat. Try to get that punch out animation. I thought it was going to happen there. It just didn't come to fruition. All they got to do is eat the ball down the field, says Solo Phil. I agree. User 22, who do you root for as a NFL fan? Caden Page, how are you, Caden? You got a good hit on Marshawn, but no fumble. Yeah, that's probably the best move is just, yeah, hand the ball off. Mike says that's why they're the best team in the state of Florida. Caden, thanks for following up. Good to have you connect with us today. And I can't get there with love. It's too far in. I'll use my last time out. Let the 2-minute warning stop, and we need a takeaway here. Caden, thanks very much for sharing the stream, right? The shares are supposed to be the #1 action, to my understanding, for driving a stream to the For Your page if you're hanging out, like no money spent wise, on TikTok. So, yeah, I love it if you guys share the stream with your friends. Have them come on in. And he can just stay to the run game here and pretty much ice this. And then it's going to be solo on the all-time receptions list when he retires. He'll only get 75 a year on average or less as Mike. He's 32 as of 2 days ago. Yeah, I feel like Evan's been playing forever. I think in part, though, is my brain associates Evans and Jackson together, and I know Jackson passed away. But the big body guys down there in Tampa Bay, just seems like they've had one being a, offensive star for, feels like 15 years now. Sometimes Libby. Yeah, it just depends. It's been tough with real life, not having so much babysitting, that I kind of shifted to being on in the mornings. Sleeping through the night's been easier, and been tough to stay up through the night consistently. Let's see, Dom Jones, how are you? But I'll have babysitting again in October. So, all right, we get the touchdown drive. It looks bleak. We'll try to score it onside, right? Like, why not? No, I don't believe so, Matt. In the mornings, I usually get more followers too, Libby. The problem with the mornings is, like, maybe I'm trying to start stream at 4 a.m., but I'll sleep through till like 6 or something. Let's see. Sleeper team to win the Super Bowl. Solo Phil wants to know. The Raiders. How about that? You like the hat? Hey, thanks, Kaden. Yeah, I think I need to trim up the hair here pretty soon. Noticed it's getting a little bit uneven, so I thought we'd go with the hat today. That, or at least throw some gel in it, but I wasn't going to go hunt down the gel when I was half asleep this morning. Let's see, Big E says, go Chiefs. Surprise is not passed away for Tua. As many big concussions as he's had. Yeah, Tua's taken the worst of it quite often. Raiders will be sleeping, says Solofil. Well, you asked for a sleeper, man. Who's everyone's sleeper? You can't pick your own team. If you tell me your own team, I'm not going to take you seriously. Like, who cares if I take you seriously anyways? But, yeah, those are going to be the rules. Caden's a Jets fan. So, let's see. Caleb, who's your favorite NFL team? Mike's taking the Broncos. Broncos played pretty good football last year. Yeah, I could see them being a team that makes some noise this coming year. Let's see. Caleb, he likes the Commanders. Commanders should be good this year. I don't think the Commanders are going to catch anybody off guard now, as good as they were last season. Hey, Polyquan, good luck. You can get more than one ticket, too, if you guys have additional channel points. Get all the tickets that you want. I mean, we need something to really go our way if we're going to bail this out. Oh, the Robinson trade. No, I don't. I didn't think the Commanders used him a whole heck of a lot. Then again, I didn't watch him a whole heap last season for the Commanders. I think Robinson will do well in the Niners offense. Shanahan always seems to do good with his running backs, with his blocking schemes. Let's see, we got Big Play Jay coming through the fall. Thanks, Jay. Who do you root for as a NFL fan, Jay? Robinson was formerly like running back 1. They have somebody on their depth chart that they really like, says Mike. All right, we'll step out of bounds. Still need that touchdown and the recovery. We need a lot to bail this out. Yeah, I did, Polly. Yeah, you know, a lot of times of late when we ban the trolls, they say that I'm working exclusively as the mom's gigolo, or I'll tell the troll, tell your mom to warm up the bacon grease because she likes to pour it down my throat after stream when she's on top, stuff like that. So I just thought, oh, this is perfect. We got a bunch of sea lions behind me. Found the troll's moms. Do I still play the show? Yes, Petrus, we still play the show. Where have you been, Petrus? You would be seeing some show action if you're more frequent. We missed you, man. High off of life. I'm the same way. How's it going, high off life? Thanks for being in the chat. All right, we'll get a touchdown. We got to get the recovery. Yes, that's what I tell them. Sometimes if they're really annoying me, I'll go on the whole spiel about how they won't have a college tuition because their mom's spending it all on my gigolo services and stuff. Not to be too conceited, because it's not about that. It's just about trying to make them feel bad for being obnoxious in the chat. Hope you guys got Polyquan followed. If you haven't, you're messing up. Follow Polly. Ashton Bulmer. How's it going, Ashton? Thanks for following. Oh, I think I missed that kick. All right, now we got to get the recovery and go for 2. Wishing everybody a fun and healthy upcoming season. Win, lose, or tie. Go Seahawks is awesome, Austin. Austin, we need you to follow, bud. I'm also a Seahawks fan. Go Seahawks. Colt Hero in camp. Those camp guys are fun. Hopefully he makes a roster for your team's sake. Austin, thanks for following up. All right, that's game. Unless this guy decides to throw up a Hail Mary for the fun of it. But it is what it is. Chase, thanks for following as well. Every follower, timer flashes, and yeah, the stream extends. I thought the kick was okay, but I don't think it traveled the 10 yards either. Was going to need kind of the miracle to pull that out, but I couldn't stop this guy defensively. I haven't played the game as much as I would have liked to have so far since its release, so my team's not that high up overall. Was hoping to have the miracle playoff run. Exactly, Cruz. Yeah, we're playing Ultimate Team. What's up, Jackson? Welcome in. Yeah, today's a Madden day. Probably next stream, maybe next 2 will be MLB. I plan to bounce between one day one game, one day the next. But I thought today was a good day to avoid MLB and Weekend Classic. Let all the sweaties play their 6 games and then shift back over. We have to intercept this and return it for a touchdown. Not going to happen. Been playing Ultimate Team for Cruz. Cruz, how's your Ultimate Team looking? Let's see. Lil Rowe getting to play the whole game. Going to be really good for his development. Is that today that they're playing? Worthy Prods, thanks for following. Sorry, I almost missed that out of my peripheral. Colby, Chase, thanks guys. RJ the GOAT, thanks everybody for following. Overall, it's like 80 or something. No, you know what? I tried to contact 2K for a creator code. I've never had any luck with those guys. I don't think I'll buy 2K. No, Jackson. Haven't touched it, 78 overall. Wolfsburg gets the score in the Bundesliga. Polly's probably watching that game. Polly's known to tear it up on the pitch. All right, let's get into our next season. You know, I'm not a big prediction guy. I think the Seahawks win 9 games or something, though. I could see a lot of different outcomes, though, for Seattle. It's stuck here for a minute. I'm trying to move forward. If everything goes right for Seattle and the offense is confident and they're blocking well, I could see him winning like 12 games or something. If the line is bad, oh boy, I think Seattle, it could get ugly there. We have been mid for a while. I do like to do my challenges for what it's worth, Cruz. I haven't done them all yet. I've probably done about 30% of the challenges, and then I went on a little family vacation, so I'm a bit behind. No, I haven't paid much attention to the Valkyries. I know. Ooh, Bo Nix is a decent card, but I don't know if he's better than Herbert. He's faster. Yeah, I should probably promote him to starter. All right, pack and play, guys. Bo Nix going in there. Where's the Bronco buddies that come in here and tell me all the Bo Nix propaganda? Brandon Podjimski, he's a big Valkyries fan. The Warriors shooting point guard young guy is going to be going into season 3. They often show him at the Valkyries games. Oh yeah, Jaguars have had some down years. Let's see. Austin says at best you're thinking 11 wins for Seattle, at worst 10. So you're really stuck on that low double-digit deal. Yeah, I could see if that line is bad. Darnold's struggling. You know, the offense keeps getting changed because we keep getting different offensive coordinators. I could see Seattle being like a 6-7 win team. I hope that's not going to be the case. I'm not a huge believer yet, at least in Mike McDonald. Do I play college football 26? Yes, I do. We are multi-streaming. We're on TikTok, Red Chat, Purple Chat. Purple Chat has the Madden giveaway for tomorrow. So I got a PlayStation code and an Xbox code. I'm going to draw 2 winners. First winner drawn gets their choice of whatever code they want. And second winner will get what's ever left over. So, you might end up giving a code to your buddy or something. But yeah, please enter. Thanks to EA for the giveaway. I do have 2 Madden codes for those of you that may not have the game yet. Or, if you want to win for your brother or something, like, go for it. Caden, have a great day. Hate to see you go. If anybody's heading out, please click on my profile. My link tree's there. You can join the Discord. Sorry, I got a little behind on chat. Seems like it's throwing a lot of errors. Let me just close that real fast and go back in, guys. That'll give me a chance to catch up here. Another Oregon QB replaces the Oregon quarterback. Belro could be the next Hurts. Lamar Jackson says Jackson in my purple chat. What's my biggest pull? Ooh, nothing too great so far, Polly. Maybe that Knicks. I think I haven't hit like over 81, 82 out of the pulls. There's like the pre-order stuff that you get. It's like canned elites, but nothing too high. Elijah Taylor, thanks for following. Who do you root for, Elijah? As an NFL fan, been watching all preseason. The line doesn't look bad. Yeah, I don't trust the preseason a whole lot, Austin. Although I'm probably more pessimistic than some Seahawks fans are. I really didn't like how Pete Carroll's situation was handled, so I guess I'm a little more cynical than some of you guys are. But I still root for the franchise. I'm like 80 overall, Cruz. I really need to get on it with the grind because I'm still grinding MLB. Bouncing between the games makes it a little tough. Seahawks maybe a 5-win team, but that offensive line is hurt on both sides, and Zabel ends up being awful. You guys know why I keep getting these errors? I closed app. I thought that was gonna fix it. Let's see. This is Madden, says Polyquan. Jackson says McDonald's the best defensive mind in the game. I don't know about all that. Yeah, I'm liking the Raiders for a sleeper. But I don't know, is my lineup cooked or something? All I did was promote Bo Nix. I don't know why I'm not able to do anything here. Good idea, Cruz. Always good to do the challenges. Finally, we get a game. I got like 5 errors there. Mike plays games, says he thinks Brian Flores has better concepts than McDonald. Pete Carroll playing the quarterback. If he has to if he has to step in for the Raiders if Geno goes down. They have the guy from Purdue, O'Connell. They get some more runs there. Yes, Pete likes to go out there and sling the rock around. Yeah, Aiden O'Connell isn't that bad. But yeah, Pete was throwing some dimes. I think the Seahawks social media team did some really good editing on that video too. Let's see, you can see Richardson going to Las Vegas as solo fill. Yeah, do you think the Colts are at the point that they're going to trade away Richardson if anybody needs a quarterback? Richardson to the Browns for Gabriel would be interesting, since the Browns drafted another quarterback later in that draft. All right, so Bo Nix going to be our quarterback for a bit. Giants are winning the Super Bowl, says Joey. All right, yeah, let's go for the hot takes right now, guys. We're all undefeated. We're all going to the top. Throw them out there. There's my man Pete. Doesn't look right in the silver and black. Let's see if anything next year Danny Kenny turns back into Danny Dimes. Mike's ready with some hot takes. Mike doesn't think Richardson gets traded till next season. Right, Nick's slinging it, and we got the first down. Mike thinks Emeka Mbuka has potential to be a top 10 receiver next year. That's not even that bad of a hot take. You're not even saying like he's going to be the MVP of the season or something too crazy. Hey, Big E, can I ask you a question? Are you watching vertically or in landscape mode, Big E? I'm in a beta testing for that platform that you're watching on. It's supposed to be sending out my signal, vertically for the scrolling community, and also in landscape for people that like long form. But I'm not sure that it's actually working the way that it's intended to. I'm looking forward to the testing being done, because all my stuff looks weird when I go to start stream for you guys there. Well, he brought his defender down, and we'll pay the price, but we did get the first down. Tyler Warren is this year's Brock Bowers. Unless Jones gets him destroyed, says Solo Phil. Mike's being honest. Mike's a fan of the young receiver. DK Metcalf is going to He's going to star in a movie with Josh Allen's wife, Haley Stanfield. Seeing a lot of memes about that in the NFL circles. Do I think Odell Beckham Jr. is going to sign with the team? If your team signing Odell Beckham Jr. in 2025, your team has some serious receiver issues, in my opinion. I'd be disappointed if Seattle signed him. I don't dislike him as a human being or anything, but I think he's super washed. Okay, so the Knicks can get out here and move a little bit faster than Herbert can, and I do value that in the quarterbacks. So we get a little Knicks action for some yardage there. Steelers for the memes, yes, that would be good. Suck for you guys, you just paid Godwin $20 million a year. Hey, Mike, you notice I've been reading it as Godwin and not Goodwin of late? You just politely corrected me, like, I don't know, 2 years in of mispronouncing it. Like, oh yeah, there's one less zero there than what I'm saying. One less O, excuse me, not zero. Very proud of me. I don't know. I don't want to force up a pick. Did I enjoy the wait time with the troll bombs? Yes. And in case you didn't notice what the joke was, I mean, it's a double joke, you know, at the beach with your mom, but behind my shoulder, there's like 500 sea lions there. They took over the beach. That beach was closed because of all the sea lions that were on the beach. JR, with the question mark, thanks for following, JR. My question for you, who's your favorite NFL team? Oh no, waited a little too long. Fender closed in and nearly a pick. At least I thought it was going to be. I don't want to punt. Let's go for it. Oh, I think Russell Wilson's quarterback there for the Giants. I don't think Dart's supposed to start. Let's see, JR's a Lions fan. Is this the year, JR, for the Lions to go to the Super Bowl? Nats fan, great to see you. I hope you're doing good, and thanks for being in the stream. Threw that a little early, and Thomas doesn't hang on through Lewis's contact. Oh man, bummer. Was liking the drive until the third down when we didn't make the right read. Got back from walking the dog for Nats fan. That would have been funny, Mike, if you would have played the long game. I mean, you did kind of play the long game, but you could have went even longer. How do I think Michael Parsons' situation plays out? I think he ends up getting the bag from Dallas. I don't think Dallas wants to trade him. Apparently, Aaron Rodgers wants Odell Beckham Jr. on the Steelers. Really? I don't know. Commanders versus Ravens Super Bowl, says Nats fan. The DMV Super Bowl, right? Parsons to Tampa, says Mike Plays Games. I don't know how to pronounce that team name, Mike. If you guys are on TikTok, please be sure to follow, share, and like. All the followers drive up the timer, and we do a longer stream. Want to talk sports with you guys? If you're on the For You page, come on in. We can talk baseball, basketball, whatever. Doesn't matter. Just because we're playing football doesn't mean we can't talk MLB The Show or something if that's your game. Ooh, we got to CJ Stroud. Let's see, Giants are winning against the Commanders week 1, says Joey Smith. If I had to pick, if we're doing pick 'em, I'm taking the Commanders. Many moons ago, back when newspapers were popular, my hometown always had the NFL pick 'em. You could fill out the paper, and I guess you're supposed to mail it in. I think I did it a few times as a kid. And I don't even know what the prize was supposed to be if you had the most correct picks. But yeah, if it's the pick 'em situation, I'm going to go ahead and take the Commanders to win that one. I'm going to wait Green Lake for tomorrow. try to let the sweaties out of the way. There's a lot of thought process that goes into my streams, which is not serious. I usually just get on and wing it. I should be a little better at planning. But no, I thought coming back from vacation, we're going to start up on Madden and then ham and egg and go back to the show and vice versa. If I need 2 days on the show, then I'll do 2 days on the show. But I thought, yeah, all the tryhards like to jump on immediately. Let me let those guys get out of the way. Maybe I can get a few more wins. I'll be in gold too, and I will probably pre-stream, take some batting practice on Legend or on GOAT, and hopefully come out hitting well. We'd love to get the 3 wins and get the Randy Johnson card. Let's see, back in 1066. Solo Phil and myself were just hanging out. Got a pretty big week coming up. There's a sponsored GeoGuessr stream. I think I can do it any day in like a 3-day window. So Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday I'll do that. Tuesday's supposed to be a front page day for the Purple platform. So that'll probably be an exclusive stream only to the Purple side. And then I'll probably just need a day or two to recover afterwards. Yes, we're going to play GeoGuessr. I think we're supposed to start with... I think the recommendation, Solofil, was to do your normal content for at least a half hour and then jump over to GeoGuessr. So I'll probably like jump on the GeoGuessr stream, play one ranked game, and then into GeoGuessr or something. When in doubt, it's always Arkansas. Tough when you're playing internationally. There we go. There's the first down. There's the touchdown. Ran over a bunch of Raiders. Today's a battle for quarterback 2 between Teddy and Kyle. This is Mike Plays Games. Even though it's talking the whole game through the controller. No way. It was muted. It showed muted. Let's see. The world looks the same unless you see signs or cars. That's true. I wonder what would freak people out the most if you could resurrect somebody from 1,000 years ago. Solo Phil. I mean, probably a lot of things would freak them out, but what would be the most significant thing? I think people that passed away 30 years ago would probably be amazed at how prolific smartphones are and how much you can do with a smartphone. I don't know why I went for the punch. I was not in a good animation for it. Arkansas, yes. Good old Arkansas. Yes, play GeoGuessr from 1066. We need the Google Maps snapshot into history. See a little continental drift over the last 1,000 years. Mike says, I think people who passed away 30 years ago would be painfully disappointed with how inaccurate Back to the Future was. Yeah. Back to the Future. I know there was a whole thing about watching it a handful of years ago, right? Whenever the future portion of it was in that actual year. I don't remember what year that was. 2020? 2018? We don't have the flying cars. Imagine how bad flying cars would be. There's so many bad drivers just on the road. Oh, it's 2015. Oh man, it's already been 10 years, Mike. I remember telling my wife that was like a big thing, and now that you mention it, I think we were expecting my son, or yeah, right around that time. So I think we watched him around the time that she went on maternity leave. May have been a little bit after the wave of everybody saying, "Oh yeah, you got to watch Back to the Future because now it's 2015 or whatever." October 21st, 2015. Mike's got it down. Flying cars are already out. From what you've heard in other countries, though, says Nick. Nick, dude, you're reminding me of the 70s show, which I know hasn't aged well because of the cast on there, but You know, when they would talk to Hyde, and he'd be like, "Oh man, there's a car that runs on water, man." That's what you're making me think of, dude. Cole the Rican, how's it going, Cole? Welcome into chat. Mike says you can't have flying cars and them not being readily available. Yeah, that's true. Be nice to get another touchdown here. Nick, it's okay, dude. No, you just made me laugh. Yeah, we're not all flying around in cars. There was some magazine for Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts. I think it was Boy's Life. I used to get when I was a boy. Of course, now we're going back in the olden days. And I remember them talking about flying cars, and that would have probably been late 80s, early 90s on one of those magazines. And I think they were expecting it within like 10, 15 years or something back then. Supposed to be like by the year 2000 type of stuff. Let's see, they actually have a helicopter that you don't even need a pilot license. He's serious on that. Flies up to 250 miles per charge. Really small one, nothing crazy. Don't they have some really small gliding planes that are similar to, Nick? Like maybe you do need a license, but if you do, it's not very intensive because it's just like a light glider type thing. Wingsuit says Solo Phil. I know what Nick means. The concept of flying cars just sounds like a nightmare for traffic, says Mike. Car accidents would be so much worse. Yeah, I don't need somebody flying into my house because they're trying to shortcut, you know, around or whatever. Yeah, crashing then dropping 30, 40 feet. Oh yeah, the fatalities would be ridiculous. They almost need to be autopilot type of deal if we ever get to that stage. Because I don't trust, you know, common person to go and operate it safely. The helicopter, the small ones, you do need a regular driver's license, Nick. Speaking of bad driving, some of you noticed my social media post, and I appreciate you guys commenting on it. I was trying to be funny about some of the trolls that we get. But on the way over to Monterey, which is west for me, because of course it's west for everybody until you're going out to Hawaii. On the way over to the coast, a tomato truck pulled out really late in front of me. It was turning, the tomato truck driver was turning left in front of 2 lanes of highway traffic. And I'm going like 65 miles an hour. I had to really get badly onto the brake to get stopped. Had a moment where I thought not only was I going to get decapitated, but maybe my whole family. Thankfully, was able to get stopped quickly enough. And I wasn't, you know, looking down or having to turn my head for anybody yelling. I don't really get distracted too much, but, you know, everybody has their little momentary lapses. Would have been a bad time for it. It's like perfect thing from heaven or something, man. As that driver's turning up the country road towards the tomato processing plant out in the country, going the opposite lane of traffic is a sheriff who flips on their lights and turns around and goes and gets them. And I hope that dude lost his license because he definitely endangered everybody on the road that day. Can you imagine the police pursuits in the air would be wild? Yes, definitely, Solo Phil. And just take our underneath and try to get a little bit better field goal attempt here. Going to say a joke. Glad you didn't. Huge jokes or you stop yourself for Nick. I like the jokes, man. I just try to keep the chat where it's hopefully pleasant for everybody that wants to join. Don't like things to get too sideways. Oh man, where's Solo Phil this, or not Solo Phil? Sour Patch. I got my SPs confused in my mind there. Solo Phil or Sour Patch. But yeah, Sour Patch loves the shank kicks. That was a terrible shank. Dark humor, that's Mike Plays Games thing. Janelle, thanks very much for the share. We hope you'll follow up, Janelle, if you haven't already. Just notice your share there in TikTok chat. TikTok, if you guys are on the For You page, we'd love you to follow. More followers drives up the timer, and we'll do a longer stream for you guys. Not really sure how much time we got on the time bank here. Let's see. Timer says 46 minutes. We'll probably get in a couple more games here, at least. And if you guys happen to, you know, subscribe, send gifts, all those things pump up the timer too. But I know that's not practical for everybody. Janelle, thanks for following. Who's your favorite NFL team, Janelle? I feel like Janelle can be spelled a lot of different ways. That's the way I would have spelled it, though, with the two L's, the way that you have it set up. Let's see. Nick says the Eagles. Go Eagles. You expect him to repeat this year, Nick, or you think it's going to be a tough road ahead? Eagles for Janelle as well. All right, Eagles representing in chat. You know, it's weird. I remember kind of the shift from it changed everything to people making fun of how it changed everything. I feel like Seth MacFarlane was one of the first guys that I remember incorporating humor around the tragedy. And sometimes it kind of has a good way of helping people remember what did go on, too. Let's see. Andrew O'Connell, welcome aboard the Plunderer. Welcome in, Plunder. Thanks for jumping on the follow as well. Those of you that just followed Andrew and Plunder, who do you guys root for as NFL fans? Plunder, thanks very much for the heart, mate. So see, you're thinking three-peat for Nick. He's not only expecting to win this year, he's expecting to win the following year. It's tough, man. Ask Kansas City about that. Let's see, probably get you muted. Do you think the NFL is scripted? I don't, but I can see why fans think that. Like, there's a lot of outside forces that could have an effect on the outcomes of the games, and yeah, I don't blame anybody for not believing what they're seeing week to week out there in the NFL. But why do you think it's scripted, Nick? All right, we got a Buccaneers fan in here. Who's your favorite Buccaneer on the current roster? One of my Buccaneer buddies is over in the purple stream right now, and he's been talking about today's battle between Kyle Thrass and Teddy Bridgewater. Let's see. Andrew, he's a Steelers fan. You know he got Rodgers. You always believe, just not as much as the Cowboys. Steelers should be fun. I hope Metcalf does well for you guys. Let's see. You do like missing easy tackles, doing dumb stuff on purpose. Yeah, some of the bonehead penalties are hard to believe. Laughing after what they knew was dumb. Throwing an interception on purpose, says Nick. Thrask is third. Teddy will be second string. South Park has a rule of having it be 22.3 years for any tragic event. Is that serious, Mike? Or are you messing with me? That's kind of a interesting rule of thumb. How they came to that number. Very much a joke in the show. I don't know why I never got into it when I was younger, because that was when it was just kind of getting started. It seemed like some of my peers were into watching South Park, and I don't know. I don't believe I've ever sat down and watched an entire episode. Maybe I should someday. Let's see, or letting people score like the Dijon pick 6 in the Super Bowl. Should have got tackled way before, says Nick. Okay, so Mike's got it down to the date and the time. I'm starting to rally against my run a little bit here. Hey, what's up, Adrian? You hurt your toe immensely. How'd you do it? Was it against the bedpost? Sometimes you're just walking around, waking up, gotta use the bathroom or something, and then boom, stub your toe. Hunter, thanks for following. How's your day been, Hunter? Ravens versus Dodgers in the Super Bowl. That, I like you. I think that's the first thing that you sit in chat. We're going to be good friends. I'm looking forward to Lamar Jackson intercepting Shohei Ohtani for the game winner. Dodgers in 5. Let's see, Hunter, who's your NFL team, Hunter? Had surgery on your big toe Thursday for a bone spur. You may be a future president. Bill E. the King. How's it going, Billy? Thanks for following. Who do you support as an NFL fan, Bill? Well, that was a terrible run. Let's see, Phillies versus Braves in the World Series would be nice. Won't ever happen. Can't happen. They're in the same league. Unless they change the rules someday. Adrian, I'm not going to go down that path. But yeah, you can easily look up President Bone Spurs. You'll find all the information. College football today at 12. Yes, it is almost college game day. You guys have been waiting, and here we are. All right, little misdirection, and we got beast mode scoring on the Raiders. Yeah, chat GPT's got you covered. I've been using it more and more for my content creation too. I don't know if it's helping or not, but yeah, I really like chat GPT. Doesn't really roll off the tongue for me when I pronounce it, but it's giving me like ideas for TikTok videos when I need to make a storyline and stuff. Let's see, the Mets pitching rotation needs some help, says Joey. Nick says, because the Braves, we give it to them every time we play them, says Nick. Now I got you. You just want to beat up on them. Love the Seahawks for your whole life and the Panthers fan since '96. What caused you to change to the Panthers? Sounds like you're a Seahawks fan for like 20 years, because of course they expanded in '76. Can we get a faster timeline for Prince Charles, Mike, or no? The thumbs up for Hunter. Philly fans towards the Braves is electric. So Cordero Patterson takes it behind the line for a few yards. Now you got it, Adrian. There we go. Didn't change. Oh, okay. They became the franchise in '96, and you live in South Carolina. Yeah, one of my moderators on the other platforms, he's a big Philly guy, and I enjoy the heck out of him and most of the Philly fans that come through, Nick. I mean, you get bad fans in any fan base, and you get trolls from any fan base if you stream long enough, but usually Philly fans are pretty good about talking sports. They might love their team, but they have a bit of realism to them, too. I feel like the Raven fan base is kind of delusional. I feel like I talk to Raven fans and they expect to win the Super Bowl every year. It's like, all right, let's let Lamar Jackson get one Super Bowl and then we can talk about it. Yes, Wilson came back yesterday. Very bad into the game for the A's yesterday. They found a way to botch base loaded situation. Could have thrown a wrench into the gears there for the Mariners, but yeah, they failed to do so. Mariners were on a losing streak there. Facts, Philly fan all day, says System. What's up, System? We got him out of lurking. Solo Philly, he's stuck on the battle in 1066. What did they do? Just yell at each other. So apparently it was the battle that determined for a lot of the world to speak English instead of speaking some of the Nordic languages. Oh, I thought I was going to get the animation to jump up and pick that. Why don't people like Philly fans? You're asking as a non-Philly sports fan. I think Philly fans have a reputation as being rough. The lingering thing about throwing a snowball at Santa Claus during one of the games many years ago. I think it was the Eagles game. I think those things kind of get thrown in Philly fans' face. You know, right or wrong. You know, but something happened at a football game before I was born was a long, long time ago. No way he got that back foot throw. I thought we were about to pull him down. So he takes the lead there with the conversion. Did weapons exist? I don't know. Mike will know. Mike's he's kind of a history buff. Seahawks are still your team. Got a great safety. Yes. I hope he goes well for us. I'm excited to see how he goes, Bill. I'm not a huge collegiate sports fan, so I wasn't really aware of him until they moved up and drafted him. See, nobody's going to talk about the Bills game when they had snow. Philly booed the dog at the halftime show when he missed the frisbee. Somehow I feel like the dog didn't get too upset. Who let the dogs out? Yeah, he'll dive into Marshawn, but we're in great shape. I don't know that that's true, Nick. I think you may be getting a little bit of a chip on your shoulder about everybody disliking Philly. Although I will tell you, when your teams have success, haters come out of the woodwork. No one gave a rat's behind about the Warriors. I've been a Warrior fan since Chris Mullin and Tim Hardaway and those guys were playing when I was a kid. And we were a terrible franchise. Then the Warriors won 4 championships there in about a decade. And oh man, you know, I don't want to say everybody in the NBA hates the Warriors, but yeah, you see a lot of negativity towards your franchise if they have some success. Everybody doubts Philly in the big games. D1 Prince, welcome in. Well, it took a while for you guys to get that Super Bowl win, but now, you know, you got the Super Bowl out of the way. I haven't seen the Sixers be good in my lifetime, like championship-wise. They were good with Iverson and those guys way back when, though. And of course, the Phillies have had a pretty good run. you know, with Howard and Cliff Lee and all those cats back in the day. Let's see. So I think it's Luho and D1 Prince. Thanks, guys, to both of you for following. Please tell me your favorite NFL team. Here we go. Now we got Mike and Solo Phil breaking down history in purple chat. For those of you that are just coming in, I have a Madden giveaway. It's going to be at the end of tomorrow's stream. I got 2 codes, right? One for PlayStation, one for Xbox. If you want to win, I'm Daniel Freak on the purple platform. It's the platform where you would find Ninja and Pokimane and, you know, whoever, the Amazon subsidiary platform. So if you haven't done so, please follow me there. Enter the giveaway. Giveaway's free, and may the best person win. You can type !ticket to get a ticket. First one's free to get, and then additional tickets are free as well. You just need additional channel points to get more tickets there. I don't know if I should have scored as quickly as I did. Oh yeah, are we on Mixer again? I don't even know if that guy's streaming anymore, but I remember he was kind of the poster boy for the platform there for a while. No, not big into college football. I'm a Sooners fan. My dad's family, they're all from Oklahoma, so I've always enjoyed the Sooners, but I don't follow collegiately nearly as closely as I do NFL. But he's a Ravens fan there. 08. Brad Lidge was the man, says Nick. Sacramento State. As far as Sac State, I had some of my family went to Sac State, so you know, I don't know what's going on with Sacramento State athletically, but I'm pretty sure at least a few decent athletes have came out of there. And I think Michael Olowokandi went to University of Pacific, which is also up that way. Was #1 overall NBA selection many years back. The Candy Man. Yeah, he's trying to work his way up the field, and we want the clock to burn out. No, I'm in California, Bill. I've always been in California, but my family, like I said, they're from Oklahoma, so yeah, I always liked the Sooners because of them. And then the fence got jammed up there. Here goes Patterson, and this is going to be a thriller right down to the end. Ref says keep the clock running. Yeah, side salad, you might be right. It would help if you followed, though. That would give me the motivation I need. Let's see. Is it Krim? 1997. How are you, Krim? I was in good position, but not good enough to get the stop. Mike Bibby's the coach there. Not a Bibby fan. I'm a Bibby hater from his prime. Used to be pretty good back in his day. Let's let the clock roll down here. We're going to man coverage. He's got a man open to the flat. And he misses the throw. Didn't hit Lisner Decatur. Just trying to think of what this guy's going to run out here. What's happening, Machine? How's your day going? Yeah, I saw that one developing too late. He's going to lean into the end zone. With 4 seconds, that's probably game. Zero Hops, how's it going, Zero? Thanks for jumping on the follow button. Now, if I was my opponent, I would probably just kneel down here. You know, if I get the pick 2 or something crazy, that would flip the game. Probably just a run, right? He's got to run it. You never know what these guys will do in this game. And he gets Olsen, but he does not get the conversions. Oh, he did. I thought he didn't break the plane. All right, so field goal would send it to overtime if somehow we got DPI or something here. Invincible Bowling, thanks for following Bowling. Mike says next week, truly a lot of college football games. He's going to take the penalty, so prevents the return. So we need a miracle here. What's the Madden coach suggestion? They're saying the shot, save, clock, Hail Mary. If you guys are on TikTok, every follower extends a timer. You're in charge of the timer for all 3 of the streams there. This is his first game with Bo Nix. Not bad. I think he's probably an upgrade to the Herbert card that I had. Here's Thomas. We throw the lateral. And why can the offensive lineman advance that? Oh man, was hoping for some BS to steal that one, but I don't know why he wasn't able to pick it up and run. Maybe if you recover the fumble when you're on the ground on the offense, you're not allowed to advance. Not really sure why he gave me that deal. All right, well, hey, I'm a Pete Carroll fan, so happy for Pete. Let's see, Bill likes the Braves. College is huge over there in the South. No other MLB teams around, so Braves fans all over. Yeah, the Braves cover a lot of area. Some of my viewers that watch like in Alabama are Braves fans and things. Not the Miami Dolphins. We've leveled up the past here. Let's open up these packs. So yeah, what you up to, Tight Spot? Do you have any fun weekend plans? Content plans, any of it, Tight Spot? What are you doing? Yeah, has Ronald Acuna Jr. ruined the franchise for the Braves? We had one Brave fan talk about that one day. All right, we'll flip this one over. And some coins. We can take that for sure. Marbles and more for a real Tight Spot. Ooh, we got the Browns affinity. Where's the Browns buddies at? Cam was in earlier. We got a lot of Browns fans that frequent the stream. Let's see. TikTok got 35 followers in an hour. Not bad, considering we're on the Madden side. Usually the MLB streams push out a little bit harder, but we're trying to get reestablished on bringing you guys football content there for the algorithm. If you're watching on the red platform with Kill Machine and Big E, hope you guys subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and hang out with us. We'd love to hear if you're watching vertically or horizontally there in that chat. Dude, TBS having the games was awesome, Bill. I wasn't even a Braves fan, but those were great Braves teams. Chipper Jones and Terry Pendleton and Ron Gant. And of course, they had the four aces. And I miss TV being on baseball, even if it was the Braves or the Cubs, right, on WGN back in the older days. And now I saw there may be some deal become down the pipeline here between ESPN and MLB, which is a huge concern because they just struck a deal with NFL Network too. I don't want everything to start falling under the umbrella of ESPN, but it just is what it is. Mike's got some sleeper picks for us. Dark horse for the Super Bowl, Kansas City Chiefs. It's gonna take a leap for Patrick Mahomes' MVP. Oh yeah, Little League World Series, right? Yep. True story on ESPN. Yeah, it's a shame. I remember ESPN in its heyday too. It used to be a lot better programming, in my opinion, than what it is now. I guess it still pulls eyeballs and makes money, or they wouldn't be, acquiring all these rights and things that they're doing in this day and age. See, Tight Spot, he loves Corso, he's saying. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, some of the big franchises or the successful franchises, the fan bases feel a bit oppressed. You're not wrong, Mike. Tight Spot says Rich Eisen did well the other night. What did he do well the other night? I didn't watch. I'm unaware, Tight Spot. Lynch with a lot of ground and move. Got another one. And stick work into the end zone for Marshawn. Not happy with how that last game ended. Try to get it back this game. Can't say I love the kick meter this year. Let's see. The entire channel is ridiculous now. College game day on Saturday mornings in the fall. Best show on TV. Says Billy the Kid. Probably would have been a good day to stream college football, considering there's all the college games. You guys have any good college fantasy plays for me that I can mirror? You have to make an underdog post for you later. Smokey, welcome in. How's your day, Smokey? for today, like daily fantasy type of thing. There goes Hurts, and he just treated my guys like they were traffic cones. Don't like that. It's great. Also, it's a whole vibe. Watching outside with a fire, coffee and the dog, good times. He hosted Sports Center and did a speech about Stuart Scott. Yeah, Eisen would be a good guy for that. Didn't Eisen start on ESPN way back when? Or am I misremembering? I know he's been NFL Network for ages. Yeah. There's definitely been a share of Warrior fans that did that being oppressed thing too. You know, why doesn't the media love us more and stuff like, man, people aren't going to love you when Durant goes and joins the team. I don't care. Let me enjoy Kevin Durant and winning some championships. At least that's how I felt in that moment. But yeah, not everybody's going to adore your franchise because they're winning. See, both K-State and Iowa State quarterbacks scoring a touchdown, says a tight spot. Right, so him and Stuart Scott were co-hosts. I don't think I realized that they had lined up timeline-wise. I do remember Scott having a pretty long run there on ESPN. High spot misses Dan Patrick and Kenny Mayne era. I know people may not like him because of his real-life leanings, but I thought Dan Patrick and Keith Olbermann were great together when I was like in my early teens, mid-teens. See, Mike thinks it'll be a low-scoring game, jet lag, getting used to the turf, etc., etc. See, it's okay. So I'm caught up on TikTok chat. If you guys are on TikTok, please follow, please share, like. You know, all those actions drive the stream to be longer. Love to hear everyone's favorite NFL team or NFL player. If you guys are in that chat, TikTok's one of those chats. The more you get it going, the more activity drives in other activity there. Hey, what's up, Brian? You have any fun Saturday plans coming up, Brian? Oh, his last show is next Saturday. Okay, I didn't know he was about to hang it up. I may have read something on it, Nats fan, but I certainly didn't remember. That play completely swallowed up, brings up 36. Oh yes, Cam Jordan, your favorite. Playing in Ireland. The old football mecca of Ireland. I'm going to go for it here on 4th and 6th. I think that play was there. I just went for it too quickly. Be his last show live from Columbus as Nats fan. And he can't hang on. I was trying to go position catch. Need some better targets out here. It's time to upgrade the pass game. I've been sitting on a lot of coins. I'll probably do that off stream, but yeah, we're gonna need a little better tight end, maybe a better receiver one, or at least the guy that I'm using as receiver one. But he says, happy college football opening day. Who do you have winning today in the college games? Horseshoe. I'm trying to remember the name. This is not Stealth. Stealth. Who's winning today? Right, not great. Had that opening drive touchdown, and then it's been all Packers since then. Mike might go remote, off the grid. True religion sign, but I'll never remember unless you start becoming a regular every day. But I know you've told me that like 3 or 4 times. I don't know what that is, tight spot. See, Mike's got Kansas State winning today. Do you agree or disagree? Kansas State gets the win today. Right, Taylor bouncing off of a few Packers and making a couple Packers miss. Need more of that. Mike plays games. He likes Kansas State's high tempo offense a lot. So tomorrow, for those of you that like MLB The Show, I'll probably be on Weekend Classic then. Ben, I don't know, man. I was really big on getting the Impossible Whopper over at Burger King. Unfortunately for me, got some food poisoning last time I went there, which is 3 or 4 months back. I haven't gone back since. The food poisoning was from some French fries. My little boy got it as well, so we've avoided them since then. So I've been cooking, eating more at home, but on the vegetarian diet. But I like a lot of meat-based stuff through the years. It's not the lack of wanting to eat a hamburger. It's wanting to not eat cholesterol is why I went to the vegetarian diet. So kind of a picky, weird eater. May not have a great answer for you on a go-to order there. How about for yourself, Ben? But my favorite restaurants currently, it's probably going to Wendy's as far as fast food. Oh, dude, yeah, that's from Wise, right? So I don't think I've got it all set up yet. I've done quite a few TikToks for Wise though, Tight Spot, where they send me the product and I make the product video. So I felt like it was probably good, and I saw they had the creator Discord server, so I popped in, but haven't dove too deeply into it. Usually get the spicy chicken if they have it since Ben. That's a good call. Mike's over baseball. But Mike, did you get the 99 Zach Neto card? And Pitts will get us a first down. Here we go. Mike's got the breakdown. His ideal fast food order is the double stack biggie bag plain. I'll read the rest here in a minute. Make the order large. Make the nuggets non-spicy with Coke and ranch at Wendy's. So now we know what to get Mike when we're on the food run. Not much there. Let me find something a little different. Show them down here. Please try to. Mike's very specific with his orders. Can't eat the burgers, not meat, cheese, and bun for Mike. The amount of hamburgers I've sent back throughout my lifetime because they came with cheese on them is ridiculous. Hey, what's up, 49ers Media? All right, we'll settle for 3 on that drive. Might be our last game of the day. How's our timer looking, TikTok? Got 21 minutes left. If you guys want to pump up the timer, please follow. Hope you guys just share and tap the screen if you're in TikTok. Or follow, shares, and likes. Of course, extends how long we're on. Or you can subscribe or send a gift or something if you're feeling froggy. Mike really dislikes pickles as a concept. He's philosophical about his hatred towards pickles. What did pickles do to you, Mike, to get you to be such a hater against them? Man, I already didn't like Kuminga to start with. I'm going to have generational hate for that guy for the rest of his career. Like, I'm afraid of, like, Horford and these guys just retiring and not sticking around to play. But I don't know what he's doing. I think it's just like kind of a game of chicken and who's going to jump off the railroad track first here, or veer off the road, or whatever metaphor you want to use. I think the Warriors have a little bit more leverage than Jonathan does, though. Like, he's either going to take the qualifying offer, or he can take a little bit of the guarantee. I think he has a terrible agent. His agent popped up on social media, on Twitter, to make his case. Saw that on the Warriors Reddit. That was probably 3 or 4 weeks back, and it just seems like the guy's kind of talking nonsense. I don't think he has a whole lot of clients in his stable, and he doesn't deserve a lot of clients in his stable either. Well, was able to pass interfere with that first route. The second one, not able to get the pass pressure there quickly enough, and Golden just easily scampers in. The qualifying offer also expires. Mike's on a crusade to burn all the pickles. Been a tough day for me. Lost that playoff game and lost a close game after that one too. 9 seconds. I think I had the ball first, so you know the old days, right? You come out and try the onside kick to start the next half and stuff. That's gone. Got to get out here and defend. I can definitely see my my roster needs some upgrades. So what happens October 1st if there's no action from Kuminga? Able to lead it to Coleman, but he'll pull me down. Okay, not sure what happened. Yeah, me either. I thought the offer just stayed there and, you know, could go into like a holdout situation or something. Let's see, Pickles have done more harm mentally to Mike than his Angels have. Then he becomes a Pacer. Give me your best offer from the Pacers. It seems like teams are just kind of waiting out this Warrior situation too. I don't know that people really value Kuminga as highly as Kuminga and his agent think that they do. Dude really thought he was going to get a max contract or something. Hey, we got a new name here. Name me next week. Thank you for the heart me. How's it going, Name me? Got a game today. You're kind of injured, Andrew. Got a lot of games ahead of you, and you got a lot of life ahead of you. If you're injured, don't play, dude. Unless it's just something minor that you're not going to make worse. I hope your game goes well, even if you just go and root for your buddies. $50 hairs and Starbucks gift cards. That's not much. Qualifying offer expires. Can be extended. The extension can't go past March 1st. Alright, so that gets us through most of the season then, right? And we got a hit stick to a interception animation there. That was pretty slick. Don't remember that previously. Don't remember seeing that one. I'm doing good today. Name me next week. No, it's okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to get caught up. Let's see. It goes to March 1st. If it extends past, it's neither withdrawn or accepted. The player continues to be a restricted free agent, so we can go through this again even longer. They're expected. They're not expected. Hold on. I want to be sure I'm reading this right. The teams and players are free to negotiate a new contract after the qualifying offer expires, as the deadline only affects the player's ability to accept the qualifying offer, according to the NBA website. Well, that should be a good source, though. Lessons worth of telling the fast food employees 5 different times you want it plain, then eating ketchup and pickles on your Liberty sandwich. Yeah, and then I feel like a jerk, right? Because I try not to get my tone where, you know, somebody wants to go and spit in my food or something. But, yeah, it's like, I'm not going to eat this the way that you've made it. Very, you know, picky eater, unfortunately for me. And I know I'm not the only one that's that way. And it's like, well, I got to send it back and try again to get them to make it the way that I would like to consume this meal. You have to play. Your team barely has any players for Andrew. Thanks for following Aztec Warhawk. Great to have you connect with us this morning. If you're here for the giveaway, welcome in. Type exclamation point ticket in chat and yeah, shoot your shot on winning one of the Madden codes. I'm doing good, Namey. Go Blue Jays. Shane Bieber's daddy-o for Namey. Well, now we know where your baseball alliance lies. You're in it to win it. Be at the end of tomorrow. I got 2 codes, one for PlayStation, one for Xbox, and yeah, good luck to everybody that participates. Chicago sports fan for every team. Do you like the Cubs or the White Sox, or maybe you like both? It took too long to throw that. Might have been able to get as he was creating the little angle. Cubs fan. Must suffer for the good cause, says Mike. Not confrontational. He rips them off and deal with the sweet flavor that's on the burger. Yeah. You're a better man than I am, Mike. I probably would just send it back. Especially when I was younger. Must have drove my parents nuts. But even knowing something was on there, like an onion touched the meat or something, like I needed a fresh one, or I wasn't going to eat it. It'd be like gagging, thinking about it. No, you can get multiple entries. You just have to have channel points from watching for a while Aztec. There's like little raffles from the channel bot, Stream Elements bot. They go off every so often, and you can enter and get some, we call them Danielle bucks, but they're channel points from that as well. Oh yeah, I feel bad for the employees. However, you and I both living in California. California fast food workers earn a pretty good minimum wage, $20 an hour for those of you that are not out here in the Golden State for fast food workers. I think the restaurant has to have a certain amount of employees, but like the chains, they have to pay that much. Oh, is it up to 20 and a half now? Because I knew it was supposed to have escalators. I didn't know that it had already gone up already. I saw something talking about the wages at an IHOP, and I guess they paid the employees $2.13 per hour prior to their tips, right? And then if they don't get the minimum wage, which whatever the federal minimum is, 7 something an hour, then it has to be paid out to the minimum. But basically the tips supplement them up to minimum wage federally first, and then they get the tips over if there's any overage. Let's see, Alex Easton and Rich Daddy, thanks for following, guys. Every follower extends our timer. We'd love you guys to stick around and talk sports with us. Let me get caught up on chat. I was rambling, talking to my buddy over in the purple platform. Boy, I don't like any of these plays. Hate to just run the same stuff over and over, but I haven't mastered this playbook at all. Dutch Mafia, how you feeling about the season coming up? What a play, says Monica. Hey, thanks, Monica. Am I ready for Sam Darnold? I'm as ready as I'm going to get. I'm not going to get that snap away. See, Mike says the unions are insane. 20 for fast food work is up there. Yeah. But I don't know that it was so much the unions. I thought it was more our state legislature and governor did it. But I could be misremembering, Mike. Yeah, I'm going to give it right back. I thought we had that open up the seam. Well, only good news is I've had a couple picks here, so we got a shot. Red needs some love, says Solo Phil. Indeed, it does. Thanks for being there, Solo. But yeah, from great play to bad play. I've had decent passing throughout this game. That's my first giveaway. Not at a great time, though. I think we had a turnover on downs prior. So those of you that just followed in, please tell us your favorite NFL team if you haven't already. Get a hit stick and I'll bring up a big third down. Cleveland fan there for Livin' is fishing. Who's your favorite Brown of all time, Livin'? He's got the double outs, but we'll get the stops 4th and 4. Decision time for my opponent if he wants to go for it. Jim Brown's a great answer. Am I obtaining any of the new cards released today? I'd love to. I'm a little bit out of the loop. I've been bouncing between Madden and MLB The Show, and then I went on a small family vacation this week, so I need to get caught up and spend some coins and upgrade my roster for sure. I'm not even sure who else is coming out today, to be honest with you. He's got that route right open. Yeah, dang it. I should have tried to click on. But I realized it as ball was kind of whizzing past me there. You're excited for J.J. McCarthy season for Cinema Toast Crunch? I don't know. I think the jury's really out on him and the Vikings this year. I thought it was odd that they didn't try to re-up Darnold, personally. So see, Red Sea Assassin. Thanks for following, Red Sea. I have no more timeout, so he should be able to just grind this out. That's why I pay the big Donnell bucks to solo fill. Indeed, we do. Sanders looked good in his first preseason game. Yeah, he was okay. Although some of my Browns fans were not too impressed with him on the flip side of that coin. But I think most of the Browns fans were at least somewhat pleased with how he looked. How did Dylan Gabriel do in his start? Sean Taylor, Maurice Jones-Drew, unless we release others. Those are great cards. I usually try to build towards the Seahawks theme team, so you know, if I get lucky and pack one or the other, that would be awesome. Especially Taylor, because I think he would help the defense a lot. Let's see, he'll throw it away. That stops the clock, and we'll see what happens. And he'll hammer that one through. So we gotta score and get the conversion in 31 seconds. Let's see, Mike's saying if you're a fan of either quarterback, you'll find things that would discredit the other's performance. Mike thinks that Gabriel and Sanders look pretty much identical as rookie preseason quarterbacks. What playbooks are you guys running in Madden? Those of you that are playing Ultimate Team right now, because I'm still on the Seahawks playbooks, but I'm ready to switch out of here. Post stream, I'll probably jump on Mutthead and see what cards I can afford and who's kind of rated decently, and look to upgrade this roster before our next Madden stream. See, Mike's running Bucks and base 3-4 Eagles. You're running Bears on offense. Defense haven't found ones yet for Aztec. Jacoby Bergman. How's it going, Jacoby? Appreciate you following. I hope you're having a great day. Oh, Nick's just didn't have the arm strength. The receiver was open, but kind of a wonky attempt there. If Gabriel could see over the line, he'd be a star, says Living is Fishing. It's tough with the shorter quarterbacks. As a Seahawk supporter, you know, I saw that for years and years with Russell, trying to make things work with him. You gotta have a coordinator that's willing to game plan around the quarterback strengths. We get one last play, and we'll take a heat for the end zone here. Well, we tried to. I tried to hit circle, and was going to need something to break my way. Hey, Windy City, thanks for following. Looks like we're getting another Chicago-based fan in here. Has there been any meta playbooks to run on both sides of the ball? As far as I'm aware, no. But that doesn't mean that I'm dialed into what's going on in the comp community. Usually it takes the pros a few weeks, right, to kind of figure out what's glitchy, what's tough to beat. And then everybody starts copying the playbooks and the YouTubers and all those things. Let's see, is there any time left? Yeah, we still got 7 minutes left guaranteed. If you guys are on TikTok and you follow, the timer will go up. If you subscribe or send a universe or something, that'll crank up the timer too. But let's play at least one more game. We are multi-streaming. We're on TikTok, Red Chat, and Purple Chat. Let's see. In his first game, he throws an interception for the defensive touchdowns. Says Living is Fishing. So yeah, we're just talking about that. Still red flags. Sean Taylor and Maurice Jones-Drew is what I'm reading in the other chat. They're getting the legend cards. See, last year you ran Minnesota for both. You don't think they switched up the playbooks much from last year? I remember switching playbooks a lot throughout the season, so I'm not exactly sure what I had. I know I went away from Seattle pretty early in the season. Yeah, I'll make some roster turn and changes. I'm only like 80 overall right now. Not like I have a huge pile of coins. I got like 160,000 coins, so I should be able to buy a few decent players. Cleveland's playing today at 1. You gonna watch the game? I don't know when Seattle plays their last preseason game. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow. I won't go out of my way to watch it, but if I'm home and it's on TV, sure, I'll have it on in the background. Sanders supposed to be playing today, says living his fishing. Yeah, I don't know. Hate to just run stretch all the time, but I'm not seeing too much stuff that I trust here. Let's see. Brody, thanks for following in TikTok chat, Brody. Brody, who's your favorite NFL team? Seahawks play today at 1, says Mike. Brody likes the Texans. Who's your favorite Texan, past and present, then, Brody? Just trying to let that develop and... Excuse me. You ever get that frog in your throat feeling, or whatever they call it? Had that going. Yeah, his defense is kind of barreling down there. So yeah, we started the stream in the playoffs, lost a close game there. And it's been a lot of tough games for me here. Steven, thank you for following today. How's your day been, Steven? You stuck with that route. Good read. Used to be J.J. Watt. Right now, Xavier Hutchinson. I'll go for it despite having very little success there the first 3 plays. Make a slight adjustment here to the routes. And he didn't fall for it. I swear I had my eyes was on the receiver at the triangle position, so I gave him a really short field here. So Barkley swerving for minimal gain. Let's see, Legion of Doom, thanks for following. How's your day going, Legion? Guessing you may be a Seahawks fan with that name. Kobe, what's up, friend? Thanks for being in the chat. Good to see you this morning on TikTok. Mike's just watching the first quarter. Yeah, that's probably about all that's going to be fun, too. Unless you're, like, super into watching the roster battles. Kobe, thanks very much for the beloved Heart Me in TikTok chat. Our team playing Green Bay today. That's right. Is that game in Seattle or is it in Green Bay? Thanks for the popular as well, Kobe. He's got the quick hit out to the end zone. Good luck on the giveaway, Legion. Yeah, I'll do the giveaway tomorrow at the end of the stream. That one I'll do in chat. I have a Sims giveaway. I'm going to have to go get all the names from the repost on the Sims giveaway. That Sims giveaway did really well on Blue Sky and X. So I got to go find all the entrants and put their name on, like, the name of, or the, what's it called? The Wheel of Names thing, and we'll draw somebody there. It is in Lambeau Field. Hey, what's up, Maya? How's your day going? All right, terrible start to this game. Don't want it to get lopsided. Hopefully play at least an entertaining game for you guys. Well, I'm coming out a little too throw happy here. Maya likes football. Maya, are you an Eagles fan? I know you're a Phillies fan for baseball. Yeah, interesting that we're getting right into the divisional games there week 1. We'll be ready to overreact to week 1. Seahawks fans and 49er fans. Mike says he thinks most NFL teams are having a divisional game week 1. Saints are playing Atlanta. Started out. Or excuse me, Saints are playing Atlanta. Saints are playing Tampa Bay. You guys hosting it, Mike, or are you guys going to New Orleans for that one? I could use Nick's speed, but it didn't work out. Bulldog, thanks for following. How's your morning been, Bulldog? Depends who's back for week 1, all the injuries that you guys have. I didn't realize Niners were dealing with a lot of injuries, to be honest. Do you like that play? The tight end one seems to get pretty good release off of that. That dragged under play in the Seahawks playbook. Going to the Mercedes-Benz Dome. Yeah, Bulldog, great to have you there. Feel free to enter the giveaway. Even if you already got a copy of Madden and you want to give it to a buddy or something, can't win if you don't type exclamation point ticket. Good luck to all of you guys and gals that participate. That's the end of the first quarter. Maya, good chatting with you. Maya's an interesting chatter. One day, kept going on about why am I not a Philly fan. It's like, I grew up an A's fan. Why am I going to change alignment now? But not a lot of time left there. We were able to dump it off and get the first down. Yeah, I think Robinson will do well for you guys. Yeah, why am I not a Phillies fan? It's like, well, I didn't grow up in Pennsylvania. A's were really good when I was young. Decided to stick with them. Yeah, I'd be having more fun now if I was a Phillies fan. But yeah, Maya was trying to bully me into being a Phillies fan. I think we had to time her out. She's been better ever since. One of those folks is like, is this person even being real, or is this one of the trolls just subtly trolling? I think we'll let it run down to the 2-minute warning here. Sorry for just hanging out for a minute. Yeah, Philadelphia Athletics, where it all started. My cousin didn't play for the Raiders, 49ers. I'm a Raiders fan now, though. Go Pete, go Gino. I have a temporary love affair for the Raiders until those guys are gone. Yeah, so he came up, got the good hit stick on us, and drops us behind the line. There's more Raider fans in LA than any other fan base. Yeah, still Raider territory. You know, somebody said last year, and they probably say it every year, but Raiders played in, at the Chargers, and they said it was a Raider home game. Probably does feel that way at times, depending what's going on in the game and who starts getting vocal out in the crowd. All right, quarterback draw didn't go the way I drew it up in my mind. To games versus the Rams feels like a 49ers home game. I mean, the Rams definitely have their roots to Southern California too. Although they were gone for a while, out to St. Louis. See, Chargers should have always been San Diego-based team. Yeah, I still don't really understand the move. Felt like they were beloved in San Diego. Don't know how they failed to get something done there with the city and county and all that. My impression, though, is Spanos has always been a pretty bad owner. I don't know if he's John Fisher levels of ineptitude, but he may be getting up there. It was all on Spanos. Rams have a lot of older fans in Anaheim from their Angel Stadium days. Yeah, I have some Ram fans out here that were fans the whole way. Fans the LA days that I know, like real life guys that I've golfed with over the years. Stuck with them despite the move out to St. Louis, and then happy to see their franchise come back. I think there was a 30 for 30 on George Fontieri, right? Pretty sure there was. Let's see if we can get a defensive stop here. My defense, definitely the side that struggled more between the two sides today. LA, Anaheim, St. Louis, and then back to LA. Yeah, if you would have asked me where they played at, as far as which portion of Los Angeles they were in, prior to moving to St. Louis, I wouldn't have known it was in Anaheim. For some reason, I was under the impression they played in the Coliseum down there, but I was pretty young when they moved. You don't pay as much attention when you're small. At least I didn't. I do remember the move though, but just not knowing exactly where they were. Okay, we'll get to Hertz here. Hey, what's up, Aiden? I mean, LA is a huge enough market; they deserve multiple teams. Although there's so much to do in Los Angeles that you may not care about a football team if they're not particularly entertaining. Kind of like the Clippers don't always get the same type of love like the Lakers have over the years. I mean, it's Clippers' fault. They don't have that pedigree either. And we had a swat at it, but I think he got the conversion there. Nice play. Oh no, I guess he's just short. We get the turnover on downs. Saw the 1st and 10 pop up. I was like, oh, okay, got it right past the chains. Played in Anaheim from 80 to 94. That was a pretty long run there in Anaheim. All right, Knicks will go down. Didn't see anything too easy. I guess we could take a timeout and just hit a draw play in case it pops. But yeah, let's go into the half down 4, unless Marshawn breaks it. Yeah, I mean, that was all the rage, right? The multi-purpose stadiums. I remember, seemingly everybody played in one of those, right? I'm exaggerating, but like A's and Raiders shared the Coliseum. The Bengals and Reds shared their facility. Dolphins and the Marlins, the Marlins. Yeah, the Marlins when they came in. They were there in Joe Robbie Stadium and so on. Yeah, Minnesota at the Metrodome. Nick's Jordan, welcome in. How's your morning, Nick's? Thanks for following. Exclamation point ticket in chat, or you guys can type giveaway if you prefer to go to the giveaway link. If you're on the purple chat. When do I play regular head-to-head? I always play Ultimate Team Run. That's what we're playing right now. There's definitely some streamers and content creators that are big into regs. It's just not my cup of tea. I like to build up the team and collect the cards and all that stuff. Oh yeah, Seahawks, yeah, they played at the Kingdome for ages. Yeah, then they played at Washington University while they built their current stadium that was, it's had all the different corporate names. It's Quest Stadium, Seahawks Stadium, all that stuff. But yeah, Seahawks and Mariners used to share up there in Seattle. Probably a lot of other ones that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head. But yeah, that was just like the normal thing. I think the big cities, they want to invest in one stadium and one place for everybody to just go and enjoy it, and configure it for baseball, configure it for football, and you're all set. Seemed like a lot of those had AstroTurf too. I mean, it's one of those things. If you get started at the start of the game run, you can have a solid team and just progress throughout the whole year. If you get a little behind, then you're going to need to sink some time or maybe some money into the game to get caught up. I'm usually no money spent, so I put the time in when I have the time to play. Currently, I'm a bit behind. Still enjoying MLB The Show, and also just been enjoying life and haven't been on this game as much as I would like. I feel like I'm a bit behind the curve at the moment. Let's see, you're in the mood for wings for the game for Aiden. That sounds like a good idea, Aiden. You got like Wingstop or anything around? Yes, Astrodome. Now Solo Phil wants wings. Yeah, guys looking to chew clock. He wants this to be the final drive. Probably won't snap it on this side of the third quarter. If you're watching on TikTok, hey, please be sure to follow. If you got any friends sharing or showing online, please share the stream with them. Back tomorrow with some baseball action. But the giveaway will be tomorrow. A couple of big giveaways. Got the Madden giveaway and we got the Sims giveaway. Hey, Mike, thanks very much for the heart me. They're in TikTok chat. Heart me puts you on the TikTok team, so love everybody to be on the teams there. Yes. Phillies and Eagles. Also one of those AstroTurf facilities. I saw him getting open. I couldn't get usually back there quickly enough. And he breaks the plane. So now we really need a lot to go our way. Yep, Steelers, Pirates, PNC. Prior to PNC. I feel like the Braves and Falcons didn't share the same stadium, though. I think the Falcons have always been a dome team as far as I can remember. Can't wait to get the new Madden for Big Mike. Big Mike, if you have a Twitch account, and if you don't, you can make one. They're free to make one. Please follow me over on Twitch, and you type !giveaway. I got the giveaway tomorrow. I have 2 codes to give away, one for PlayStation, one for Xbox. The first name that I draw, they can choose whichever code they prefer. And the second name will get the code that's left over. So maybe you can win it tomorrow. I don't know how many guys and gals have entered, but you know, winning it from a streamer, you got decent odds. Penalty for Wolfsburg. Happy they made the switch to the solo stadiums. Must have been cool to see your favorite 2 teams here stadium. Yeah, especially if you like lived close or something, man. It must have been a dream scenario. Hey, what's up, Eugene? How you been, buddy? Always good when Eugene's in the chat. Hey, Eugene, thanks for the donut. Eugene, you know what I'm going to ask chat now. Hey, chat, what's everyone's favorite donut type? Myself, I'm a maple bar type of guy. Right, let's see. Got to get the conversion here to make this interesting. Luke J, thanks for following, Luke. Blaze, all the way from Mike. Steve, good morning. How are you? Thanks for jumping in and giving us a follow today. And somehow Mar held on. Glazed donut for 49ers. Yoshi's great. What's up, Yoshi? Haven't seen you in a while. Yoshi, we played each other on MLB, right? Or am I thinking of a different Yoshi? Glazed or bow tie for Eugene? I don't think I know what bow tie means. Like, I'm not sure what variety of donut that is. Maybe. Yoshi, are you messing with me? Aren't you from Germany or something, Yoshi? Or am I misremembering you with another viewer? Maybe somebody else that had Yoshi in the name. But yeah, a lot of you guys are going glazed donuts this morning. Let's see, LJ Fam 11, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, LJ. I'd like to preserve all my timeouts, maybe have a shot here. Side judge says we got out of bounds. We'll take it. Thomas Jr. looks pretty uncovered there at square. Wow, what a terrible throw from Nix. See, Mike says, I don't know. He doesn't like chocolate or frosting, so just pure sugar on the donut is best for Mike. Do you not like chocolate for anything, Mike? Like, you don't want a Snickers bar or any of that type of stuff? Acid, welcome aboard. Thanks for following this morning. No, don't like that, but we'll go for it now on 4th and 1. And Taylor will not only get the conversion, he'll get the touchdown. Gives us a shot. Hey, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, how's your Saturday morning so far? Are we sure Bo Nix didn't do Watergate? He might have. Now that went terribly. All right, we need to get the ball back. Let's try it 2 ways. Let's go for the onside and then try to get the 3 and out. You're watching on TikTok. Oh, thanks for coming over. Type exclamation point ticket in the chat if you're looking for the giveaway win tomorrow. I'll DM all the winners. And we'll do the draw live in chat. So Stream Elements will smile upon 2 of you guys tomorrow. You'd like to be the first winner, that way you can pick which code you want. All right, so close, Acid. But you got to do it like this, Acid. Ticket, and if you have multiple Donnell bucks, you can do ticket 2 or whatever increment you want, provided you got enough channel points. There are 500 points per ticket. We call them Donnell bucks, though. Dude, Roflo had the hacks, man. Roflo was on an immaculate run of winning. Why in the world is he throwing the ball in this situation? Fellas, you're saying there's a chance. I mean, I guess he didn't want to just run it right into the line and want to take a shot at me, but that was interesting. Quarterback sneak time. It almost turned into a sneak. I tried to step up through the pocket and took too long. His coverage was decent there. Kind of stunned that I got the ball here. Let's see. Let's see, just went over and got the ticket. Awesome, Big Mike. Good luck to you on the giveaway. Good luck to everybody. I don't want to seem like I'm favoring any of the particular viewers, but yeah, it's exciting, and somebody hopefully will be very happy enjoying the game this year. Mike's in for 1. Yeah, we got to go for it, of course. Hey, what's up, Isaac? How's your Saturday morning treating you so far? Hey, what's up, Pops? Good to see you in the chat. How's Pops Gaming doing today? Why did he drift towards the quarterback? Dang it! Thought he was beyond the line, and then we turned it away. On downs, he shouldn't throw me any more interceptions, but he didn't want, so maybe he will again. All right, post stream, I'm upgrading the squad. Pops, you streaming this weekend? Mike has lost everything. Alright, looks like he's going victory formation. We'll have a better lineup for our next Madden session. So, tomorrow we'll have a good stretch, and we'll jump into MLB The Show, and hopefully have a good time. Let's see if we got any packs open for you guys, and we'll send out the raid. If you didn't follow, please follow TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Those are the 3 streams. Same name everywhere. If you guys use Instagram or Twitter, Blue Sky, love to connect with you. Love you guys to join the Discord server if you haven't. Had a medical emergency in the family, been occupied. Man, I hope everything works out okay, Pops. So stressful when it's going to the emergency rooms, or you got a hospital stay, or any of those things going on. Whether it be yourself, your significant other, parent, you know, anybody that's in that immediate family is just, yeah, you feel like you're just eating stress. See, Big Mikey loves MLB the Show. Me too. I love both games. Baseball, of course, starting to quiet down a bit now as we're getting teams eliminated from playoff contention, so less looky loos on those MLB streams. But we still have a decent contingent of baseball only viewers, and some of you guys only watch the NFL action. And I enjoy doing a bit of both. Let's see. Do you guys want a Titanfall raid or a college football raid? First person to answer me is what I'll do. Titanfall or college football. Giants have been so sad to watch this 49ers media. I've been loving it. But I'm a hater 49ers. Although I feel bad for Bob Melvin because I like Bo Mel a lot. All right, we're going to raid Lauren Walker this morning. So please be ready to give her a follow. Great streamer, and we'll be here. Madden codes. Be sure to type !ticket pops and get yourself a ticket like that. You've watched for a long time, so you can get more than one if you want. It's just based off of how many channel points you have, which we call bucks here. So let's see. You have 610. You must have used your bucks on something. But yeah, you can get them in increments of 500. First ticket's free for everybody. Plans for the day: hang out with the family. Subbing soon is Kobe. We love it, Kobe. And there's the giveaway rules and all that good stuff. Here we go to Lauren. Please give her a follow. Great streamer. And she'll have you guys covered probably up until college game day and maybe through it for a while. So here we go on the Donnie Learjet. I think Lauren lives in Pennsylvania, so I think we're going out east. Here we go.